Hello everybody, it's Ezra time again and welcome back to another reaction videos. And today I'm gonna be reacting to Sharknado Pitch Meeting by once again Ryan George. So I did watch Sharknado back in 2013, which is where the first one was released. And apparently it spawned like 6 series I think, and yes, I did watch all of them. Because I don't know, some people say that Sharknado was a mess, which yes, I agree. It was a mess. It was just like, what the hell is going on? But then again, I don't know, it was fun I guess to watch. Like I'm not saying that Sharknado is a good franchise or a good movie, but it's just fun. It was fun and enjoyable to watch. That's what I'm trying to say here. And I think the performance by Ian Ziering, who play Finn, I think Ian Ziering was great in all of the films. Some people might say that he was average and all that kind of stuff, but I thought Ian Ziering performance as Finn was great. So yeah, so this is the Sharknado pitch meeting, guys. I will talk about it more by the end of this pitch meeting. But first, we're gonna listen what Ryan has to say about Sharknado because obviously he's gonna destroy this movie, obviously, because he's so silly and doesn't make any sense. Duh. And it was supposed to be fun anyway. So yeah. So without further ado, let's just get into the video, shall we?
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. It's called Sharknado.
Okay, I'm listening.
I completely understand. Thanks for your time. Wait, you're listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. Tell me about this thing.
Yep.
Oh my god, okay, well, there's a water spout and it lifts a bunch of sharks out of the ocean.
Okay.
And that forms this kind of like Sharknado. That's the name of the movie you just told me about.
Yeah.
It is. Well, listen, I'm very interested. However, you should know that I have, no money.
Oh.
Yep, practically none. Definitely not enough for a concept of this magnitude. Is that going to be a problem?
Well, the concept does call for some pretty elaborate special effects, but yeah, no, I don't see that being a problem at all.
Well, great. So what happens
Yeah,
in this
famous
thing?
last
Well, we're gonna
word.
meet this bad guy, right? And he's selling sharks to the shady businessman on a boat.
Okay.
And they're gonna have like this big negotiation. They're gonna have a shootout.
Okay, pretty cool setup.
And then they all get eaten by sharks.
Oh, so those guys had nothing to do with the movie? Not even a little bit,
Nope.
no. Well, okay then.
So then we're gonna meet the main character of the movie, this guy named Finn.
All right, Finn, okay.
His name is Finn.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
Finn, I
Finn,
got it.
get it,
Uh-huh.
get it.
I don't understand.
Get
Oh,
it, guys?
Finn, that's what a shark has.
It's like what a shark has.
Yeah.
Wow. So anyway,
wow,
Finn is out
wow,
surfing
wow.
with his buddy Baz, and then a bunch of sharks show up, and they just start attacking people.
Oh no.
Yeah, and these sharks are nuts. They take down one guy that's standing in ankle-deep water.
That doesn't seem possible. I know, right? It's gonna be great. But like physically.
Oh, yeah.
He
very
takes him
silly.
down physically.
Never mind.
So Finn, he starts yelling at everybody, like, get out of the water.
So he got out of the water.
No, he's still in the water. He's just in there shouting at everybody.
Very unsafe.
And everybody on the beach, they're all
Very
freaking
stubborn,
out and
actually.
running in all directions.
In all directions? Shouldn't they just run in one direction, like away from the water?
Yeah, no, they're gonna run in all directions, including towards
Yeah.
the water.
Well, okay then.
So anyway,
Yeah,
then they
pretty
go
much.
back to Finn's bar and they hang out with his employee Nova and this drunk guy George.
Wait, so the sharks are gone?
Yeah, they left. They're gone.
Why?
Unclear. They swam away, but then they look outside and there's a frickin' hurricane coming.
Oh, a hurricane showed up.
It showed up, sir. A massive hurricane.
Now we're gonna be shooting this in Los Angeles where it's, sunny all the time. Is that gonna be a problem?
No, we'll just take some sunny shots and make them a tiny bit gray in post-production. I don't think anybody's gonna notice. Plus, we can cut away to stock footage sometimes.
Oh, okay, great.
So then a shark bursts through the window and this hurricane destroys the pier and all the characters, they have to run away from a Ferris wheel that's rolling.
Can't they run a little to the side or something?
Yeah, but they're not gonna because it's more
Yep.
exciting this way.
You're not wrong.
So then the characters decide that they're gonna go save Finn's ex-wife April and his daughter Claudia.
Okay.
And there are sharks everywhere. I mean, these things are flying all over the place and attacking people. Now, can sharks survive out of water for long periods of time?
That's a good question, sir.
To which the answer is yes.
What's your source on that?
Based on this scientific paper I read.
Oh, that's just a paper with the word
Science.
science misspelled on it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, sir. It's peer-reviewed. Multiple scientists looked over that and approved of it. No, some drunk guy on the pier checked it out. He loved
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That is technically peer-reviewed. I think we're good. So while these characters are driving,
We're
they're
good,
going to
buddy.
feel a shark under their car. If their tires are still touching the road, how can a shark fit under their car? Some kind of flat shark that exists. I don't know.
Oh, pancake sharks are tight.
So they're going to go to take
Very
the
tight.
on-ramp to the freeway, but a bunch of people are standing outside their cars.
Why?
Unclear, but they left a path, so the good guys, they just drive through.
Oh, okay.
But then these big waves start to flood the on-ramp, so they have to go back and help these people. And George, he helps a dog that's locked in a car. Someone not only got out of their car, but locked their dog inside of it. That's what we're going with.
Yep,
And then a
pretty
big
much.
wave hits, and George gets hit with some sharks.
Oh, no.
And he's like, ouch, ouch, no, get off of me. And he dies.
Oh, that is what somebody would say in that situation.
So then they get to April's house, and it immediately immediately floods and her boyfriend gets eaten by a shark.
Oh my god.
And so Baz looks at the bloody water and he's like, well, I guess it's that time of the month.
That's the blood of a man that was alive just a few seconds ago.
Yep, perfect opportunity
Yeah.
for a period joke. So then they all run to the car and drive away before the house collapses with water. Wait, how is the house flooded but not the street?
I don't know. Fair enough.
And so then they decide they need to
exactly.
go save Finn's son, Matt, who's at flight school.
Oh, there's a son now.
There's a son now, and on the way, they save some school children and they fight some more sharks.
It kind of feels like it's going to be tough to pull off shark fights of that nature with no budget. Actually, it's going to be
super
super
easy.
easy.
Barely
Barely
an
inconvenience.
inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, we'll just have the actors like hit things off screen and then we'll cut to some stock footage of sharks in the ocean.
Would that work? Yeah, it's perfectly convincing.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
guess.
if you say so. Oh, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That thing is huge. Look how big
Oh,
it is.
wow.
That was a close one.
Whoa, watch out for that one.
Yikes. Oh my god. Get out of here. Wow, that was super
Crazy. I can't believe those spiders attacked us. So
Yep.
anyway,
Yeah,
what else
summarize it.
happens? Well, as they're driving, their gas tank leaks, so obviously the car explodes.
Wow, what sparks the explosion?
Just, life.
That'll get you.
So they finally get to the flight school and they come up with this plan to make some bombs and drop them in the tornadoes.
How do they know how to make bombs? I don't know.
And how would dropping bombs help at all? Well, Baz explains that tornadoes form when hot air meets cold air, so if they drop bombs in there, they might equalize the whole thing.
Is that a thing?
According to Science, it is.
Well, then I'm
Science,
convinced.
yeah.
So Matt and Nova, they head up in a helicopter and start bombing the crap out of Sharknadoes, and Nova falls out of the helicopter and gets snatched up by a shark.
Oh, whoops.
Whoopsie. And then
Whoopsie.
Finn, he's gonna dive inside a shark's mouth with a chainsaw.
Why does
It's
he
a
do
cool
that?
looking, though.
Because.
That works.
And then he freaking cuts himself out of the shark with a chainsaw, and he finds Nova in the belly, so he gets her out of there too.
Well, I mean, what are the odds that that was the same shark that Nova fell into?
50%. Either it was or it wasn't. Is that how math works?
It is, actually.
Yeah.
I read about it and everything.
Nah.
Oh,
Obviously
fantastic.
no.
I'm learning so much.
So what do you think? Do you think it's too over the top or what?
Well, I mean, it has tornadoes filled with sharks. How much more over the top can you get?
Oh yeah, time travel dancer. Yeah, Sharknado 6
Hey guys,
is
it's Ryan here.
very
Hope you enjoyed that pitch
ridiculous.
meeting. We have a ton of these on the channel that you can check out. You can also leave me a comment down below letting me know what other movies you'd like to see pitches for. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share on Facebook and Twitter, spread it around. And as always, check back soon for a new pitch. Bye-bye.
Thank you for that, Ryan. So that was Sharknado, guys. Pitch meeting. Sorry, I need to find the right image here. Well, obviously, like I said, when I first watched this movie, I mean, I'm not expecting it to be like a good movie, obviously, because again, it's made by the Asylum, or I guess, yeah, it was made by the Asylum. And if you guys actually familiar with the Asylum movie, they're all pretty much low budget movie, and the plot was just like really bad. Sometimes the acting is bad and all that kind of stuff. And for some reason, Sharknado, like when I watched them, I actually enjoyed them. I mean, sure, I noticed the flaws and all that kind of stuff, the plot holes. There is plot holes everywhere in this movie, and there is a bunch of scene that doesn't even make any sense. But for some reason, they're fun to watch, which is kind of weird. But like I said, even though it's weird and it was wacky, but at the same time, it was fun. It was enjoyable, at least for me, and pretty much sometimes entertaining, I guess, in some point. And I guess yeah, there is and because it was successful, obviously it spawned so many series. Obviously, Sharknado 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Obviously, the last one. And like I said, the sixth one is probably the worst one. I watched Sharknado 6 like 2 weeks ago, and I got, man, I know Sharknado was supposed to be like a weird and fun movie and like a weird wacky movie, but Sharknado 6 is just too much, man. There's time travel, dinosaurs and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, oh my god, what is happening? And it's just, I mean, sure, Sharknado is happening, so it's still, I mean, obviously it's already ridiculous in the first place, but at the same time, the first two movies, I think it was pretty grounded, I think. And Sharknado 3 is probably the last one that actually pretty grounded, even though in the last scene of the third movie, or at least in the third act of the Sharknado 3, there is actually sharks survive in space, which is really just like, what the hell. But yeah, Sharknado 6 is just it's just too much for me. It's probably the worst Sharknado movie that I ever watched, and it just doesn't feel fun anymore. It's just like you go to one place to another place because again, time travel, and then Sharknado happened, and then Sharknado stop, and then you travel to the next, time travel to the next, period of time and all that kind of stuff, which is just like, oh my god, it's such a mess. Like I said, even though I know it was supposed to be fun, but it's just a mess. But I feel like, I don't know if Ryan's gonna cover the entire Sharknado series. I hope he will. because again, Sharknado is again, it will be so much fun to see him making fun of the movie, making insert his own comedy sketch there. That'll be really funny. Syank, Matt, yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense, but like I said, it was fun, and actually I enjoyed them, which is weird. And I guess you could say the series was pretty successful. It spawned six movie, obviously. And yeah, like I said, I noticed the plot hole, I know that kind of stuff, and honestly, it was fine. I think. Sure, it doesn't make any sense, but then again, the movie was supposed to be fun, as it was supposed to be like, what the hell is going on? And even the title was Sharknado, it already doesn't make any sense, And again, it's the movie by the Asylum, so it's not a surprise for anybody, especially at this point because it's been like 2 years since Sharknado and it's been like 7 years since the first Sharknado was released, because the first one was released in 2013, I think, and now it's 2020. So yeah, 7 years later. So Sharknado is no longer a surprise for anybody. And honestly, it's probably become popular, which is kind of weird, but okay. Um, but like I say, was having fun. I was having fun watching it. I'm not gonna rate this movie because again, if I had to rate it, it's probably gonna be low because it doesn't make any sense. But like I said, it was just fun and enjoyable. And the speech meeting is also pretty entertaining and enjoyable. Actually, Ryan George is amazing as always, and I really hope that he did make the entire Sharknado series, of pitch meeting, because again, there is 6 film of this. He makes the first one, which I didn't expect him to make a Sharknado pitch meeting, to be honest, because I feel like the movie was like too ridiculous, and it's not like a big budget movie anyway. So why would he cover that? But well, here it is. He just covered it, which is wow. So I really hope that Ryan keeps continuing to cover the Sharknado pitch meeting. The Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3, 4, 5, and 6. I really hope he make all of them. All of the pitch meeting of Sharknado movies. I really hope he does, and it would be fun to see him like poking fun of the movies, insert his own jokes there. That would be really fun to watch, by the way. But yeah, guys, there was a Sharknado pitch meeting. Again, what do you guys think about the Sharknado franchise? I guess, do you think they're enjoyable to watch? Do you think they're fun, or do you just like, well, this doesn't make any sense, I'm out? Like I said, you can agree with my opinion, you can disagree with my opinion, because again, everybody has different opinions. So again, I respect that. And like I said, what do you guys think about the first movie, the first Sharknado movie? Do you think it's a good movie, or do you think it's just like, yeah, well, I mean, it's a mess, obviously, and you just like, I don't want to watch that because it's a mess, or do you want to watch that because it's a fun movie? You know, and let me know which one of these 6 Sharknado movie. Again, there is 6 film. Which one of them is the best Sharknado movie? And if I have to choose, then it's probably gonna be the first one, even though the first one is the tone was probably very serious. Sure, it's a mess. The plot was pretty goofy, but I think the tone was pretty serious. Unlike the rest of them, which is just comedy. So I probably choose the first one. Um, and again, what do you guys think about the Sharknado franchise? Do you think they're enjoyable to watch? Do you think they're a mess and you don't want to watch them? And which one of these 6 movie that you think is the best Sharknado movie? Again, if you watch all of them, let me know in the comments below. And again, if you guys want to watch the original video, then I will leave a link in the description below. As always, make sure you guys check Ryan George's channel, subscribe to him, show him some support, because this guy has been amazing, making his own comedy sketch and all that kind of stuff, and making this pitch meeting, which is very, very entertaining. And make sure you guys check Screen Rant, I guess, if you want to. And if you enjoy my reaction video, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Share this video with your friends or family. And if you decide to subscribe to my channel, then don't forget to ring the notification bell so you guys can get notified when I'm gonna upload the next video. And yeah, like I said, hopefully Ryan can make another pitch meeting about a Sharknado movie, because there is 6 of them, and I really hope that he covers all of them. That would be really amazing. Also, more video to react, so why not? And yeah, once again, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.